Hey, what's going on? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. I wanted to jump on real quick and talk about this stellar performance by Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback commit Bryce Young Friday night. As you know, Mater Dei beat John Bosco 38-24 behind a really stellar performance by Bryce Young. I thought he was electric on the night. He was 19-32 passing, 256 yards with 3 touchdowns. Young also rushed for 78 yards on the night with 2 touchdowns. Now, Clemson commit DJ Wagalele threw for 312 yards and 2 touchdowns. But I think when comparing the two quarterbacks, I think it was clear to see that Bryce Young is a talent above the rest. I think this is a kid who's the best quarterback in the country. I think he really displayed that Friday night. His ability to extend plays, to see the middle of the field, to get the football out to wide receivers in space and let them do their thing is great. But I also really like the fact that Bryce Young presents an ability to where he can extend plays and he keeps his eyes downfield. This is a guy who I think comes into Alabama during the 2020 season and really makes a push to start for the Crimson Tide's starting quarterback position. This guy has it all. Bryce Young, certainly a 5-star in my book. I think overall this is the best quarterback in the class of 2020. I think this is a tremendous get and a great pickup by Steve Sarkisian, who did a great job recruiting this young man. Now let's look at the Alabama quarterback position as we move forward. As you know, Mac Jones, who's a redshirt sophomore, is starting against Arkansas. And Nick Saban has said time and time again that this young man has the confidence and the skill set to lead this Alabama Crimson Tide offense. This Saturday's game against Arkansas presents a major opportunity for Jones to really step up and prove that he can lead Alabama. You also got freshman in waiting, Talia Tongo-Vailoa. This kid has it all. I mean, he has a very active arm, and he's another player that can extend plays. I think he's a kid that has moxie. He has a very strong arm. And I think when you watch Talia Tonga-Vailoa, this is the kid, to me, at least in my opinion, that plays with something to prove. You got your older brother, Tua Tonga-Vailoa, who's going to go down as one of the best quarterbacks in college football history. So the younger brother already knows where the bar is set, so to speak. So you got to come out guns blazing and prove that you're a competitor. We've seen it time and time again. I think this is a kid who can win games. And then don't forget about Paul Tyson. This is the only big pro-style quarterback that Alabama has on their roster. 6'5", 230 pounds. He's got a rocket for an arm. A lot of people don't talk about him, but Paul Tyson, I think, has the ability to lead this offense if his name is called. No, it's not going to be this year during his freshman season, but I think as he grows and develops, Paul Tyson is going to be a guy that Alabama is certainly happy that they have on the roster. So once again, really blown away with the performance of class of 2020 quarterback Bryce Young. Will he make a push to start at Alabama during the 2020 season? I think that question was answered last night with his performance on a national spotlight. Now there's a big jump from high school to college, but I think overall his skill set is going to allow him to come in and flourish, especially under the direction of Alabama offensive coordinator Steve Sarkisian. Reporting from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, this is Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com.